If you ever think of the term how the mighty have fallen, I can't give you a better example than Football Club Barcelona. In the eras of 2009 to 2015 under managers Luis Enrique and Pep Guardiola, this club has won literally everything any club can desire of. The Sextuple in 2009 and the treble in 2015 under Luis Enrique with the iconic MSN trio. But now in 2020, after the humiliation at the hands of Hansi Flick's Bayern Munich, this club is in absolute shambles with heavy rumors of Lionel Messi finally taking the quit from Camp Nou heating up as every day goes by. So finally I decided why not enjoy Lionel Messi's last season at Camp Nou, probably if he stays, well, great for Barcelona because of their reliance on Leo Messi. So I decided to let FIFA 21 decide what FC Barcelona can win this season and if they can finally overcome from their humiliation to the hands of Liverpool and Bayern Munich and redeem themselves by winning it all. So here are the rules of engagement as always. I'm only allowed to make emergency signings. For example, let's say Marc-Andre ter Stegen gets injured and I don't have a goalkeeper. So preset tactics only of what FIFA 21 thinks Ronald Koeman plays, no unrealistic signings and no sales allowed. Here's how FIFA 21 thinks Ronald Koeman is lining up his FC Barcelona. It's in a 4-3-3 attacking formation of what I think is actually a 4-2-3-1 IRL with Leo Messi playing ST and Coutinho playing at camp. So the team looks absolutely drastically horrendous on paper with 65 rated players in the reserves. The formation is a 4-3-3 as I've already told you. The tactics here, they are possession based Barcelona style football. The captain is Leo Messi and here are the instructions. We began the season in a relatively easy game in game week 1 against Cadiz FC. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I genuinely don't have any clue how to pronounce that name. But the second game week produced an absolute massacre of a game week with El Clasico taking place this time at Camp Nou and the reverse fixture at the Bernabeu, which we won 2-1. September saw a UEFA Champions League campaign begin and I am telling you this is a campaign that you are gonna remember with a 1-1 draw against Dynamo Kiev. Next, the El Clasico of the GOATs, Cristiano Ronaldo versus Leo Messi, Juventus versus FC Barcelona, this time in Turin and we won 2-1. The month of October only saw 2 big games, the first of which being against what I probably consider the biggest underdogs of La Liga, Valencia FC, which ended in a 1-1 draw. Next, a Champions League game against a team I can't pronounce, so I'm not going to disrespect them by trying, but we ended in a draw. The action in the month of November kicked off on the first day against Juvenil Lopetegui Sevilla, a team which really is performing absolutely amazing IRL, which we won 3-2. The reverse fixture against the teams whose name I can't pronounce ended up this time in a victory for us 1-0. Next, the second round of reverse fixtures, this time against Dynamo Kiev as we took the trip all the way over to Ukraine, which ended in yet another victory 3-0. And the last game of the year ended in a pretty big game, Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona. It doesn't get bigger than this, 1-1. December began with the reverse fixture of the El Clasico of the GOATs, this time at Camp Nou, Cristiano Ronaldo versus Leo Messi. Here we go again, this time in Spain, ended in a 1-0 loss. Next, we took the first defeat of the 2020 to 2021 season in a game against Granda of all teams. Next, Villarreal versus FC Barcelona, another team which is being heavily mismanaged, if I am not wrong, IRL, ended in a 3-1 win. We began the year of 2021 in a Supercopa de Espana semi-final against Athletic Bilbao, a club which recruits really interestingly if you know the story, which we did not win, sadly won and we lost you. Next, the Copa del Rey started in a game against Villarreal. Again, we won, this time per 2. The month of February began with the next round in the Copa del Rey against RCD Mayora. If I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, which we won 3-0. Next, the Copa del Rey again, but this time El Clasico at the Camp Nou, which we won 2-1. Next, Barcelona versus the team who I support, IRL, Chelsea, and this was a horrendous lineup. Frank Lampard, what were you doing? But we still lost 2-1. The month of March began with yet another El Clasico. I am genuinely not kidding. This was a pain to go through. What was this? The fourth El Clasico of the season, which we won 2-1. Next, Real Betis versus FC Barcelona. And if you're thinking why am I showing you a game against Real Betis, here's why we lost 2-1. And next, the reverse fixture, this time at Stamford Bridge. We needed 2 goals to win and not let Chelsea score another. And somehow we kept Timo Werner quiet and we won 2-1. Go get yourself some popcorn because the month of April is a big one. The month began with a game against Borussia Mönchengladbach at Camp Nou, which we won 1-0. Next, the reverse fixture of the game against Borussia Mönchengladbach, this time in Mönchengladbach, and Mönchengladbach is definitely difficult to pronounce, which we won 1-0. Next, Athletic Bilbao in the Copa del Rey, the team which knocked us out of the Copa de Espana, but this time we took revenge 2-0. Next, El Clasico. Yes, I know this is getting old, but it's El Clasico, I have to show you this. This time it ended in a 1-all draw. Next, PSG versus Barcelona. Neymar comes back and takes his revenge 2-0. After the heavy month of April, the month of May was pretty heated, I would say, as we saw PSG come to Camp Nou in a bid to make that 6-1 happen again, though it did not, as we went out of the UEFA Champions League in the semi-final. Last day, both Barca and Real Madrid on the same points. We needed a win to secure the title, though we did not win, we still secured the title. Now, here we go again, the end of season performance review. We finished as the champions of the Liga. We got knocked out in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. Our top goal scorer was Antoine Griezmann, believe it or not. And our player of the season was also Antoine Griezmann with a staggering 24 goals and 12 assists from striker. And so, did FC Barcelona win it all? The answer is yes and no. We won the La Liga and the Copa del Rey, though we got knocked out in the semi-finals of the Copa de Espana and the UEFA Champions League. All in all, this is better than what FC Barcelona fans really expected out of Ronald Koeman.